Alright, let's get spooky. So today, we're ranking every demon in K-pop Demon Hunters. From, I'd survive that, to, I'm sleeping with the lights on. It's our K-pop Demon Hunters Halloween special, mixing pop culture, folklore, and pure chaos. Grab your light stick and maybe some holy water, because it's about to get scary. Kicking things off at the bottom of the spooky scale, we've got our little chaos goblins, the Dokaibi. These guys are basically the interns of hell. Small, loud, and constantly swinging spiked clubs like they're late to a Blackpink concert. If you know Korean folklore, you'll recognize the name. Traditionally, Dokaibi are mischievous goblins born from possessed objects, sometimes helpful, sometimes just annoying. But in K-pop Demon Hunters, they've had a total glow down. Think folklore tricksters, but with caffeine, claws, and chronic rage. They come in 3 types: short and scrawny with 1 eye, pure gremlin energy; short and scrawny with 2 eyes, not much better; and tall, broad ones radiating enough fury to bench press a demon hunter. They're not the brightest bunch, basically the demon world's minions, but they do look sick. Red or blue skin, glowing eyes, horns, scars, and prehistoric streetwear vibes. They're the first demons to spawn when Guima starts feeding on souls, and honestly, you can tell they were made in a rush. Spooky level, 3 out of 10. Scary like a jump scare in a kids show. Loud, chaotic, but harmless. Okay, now we're getting weird. Faceless demons are where things go from, haha, silly goblins, to, why is that thing moving like that? These creatures look like someone tried to 3D print a human, but forgot to add, you know, the face. They're small, purple, and completely featureless. No eyes, no nose, no mouth, just smooth, uncanny eggheads that scream nightmare fuel. And here's the kicker. They don't hunt alone. These things move in swarms, crawling and screeching like someone hit select all and copy paste on pure terror. You remember that train scene? Yeah, they wiped out an entire train of people in literal seconds. Like, I can't even finish a bag of chips that fast. They don't speak. They just growl and tear through victims with creepy, animal-like coordination, like a demonic flash mob gone wrong. Their design pulls from Daljiao Guishin, the faceless egg ghosts of Korean folklore, spirits that wander mountains and bring death to anyone who looks at them. So if you see one on your morning hike, it's not a hiker, it's your last hike. Spooky level, 6 out of 10. Not full-on nightmare material yet, but yeah, draw the curtains and keep the lights on. Now this one hits close to home, literally, because they show up in a bathhouse. The water demons are straight up inspired by Mulguishin, Korean water ghosts, vengeful spirits of people who drowned and now try to drag others down to share their fate. So yeah, next time you're relaxing in a hot bath, just remember, somewhere out there, a soggy demon is waiting to yank your leg mid-soak. Design-wise, absolute nightmare fuel. Long, stringy black hair plastered to their faces, bulging yellow eyes that never blink, and those webbed, bone-thin fingers stretching out like underwater traps. Their bodies look like they've been soaking at the bottom of a haunted lake for a few hundred years. Pale, shriveled, and dripping misery. And yep, they're completely unclothed, because apparently shame doesn't float. They move in that jerky, uncanny way. The ring meets amphibian horror, with every step echoing a wet squelch that makes your skin crawl. In K-pop Demon Hunters, their sauna ambush, pure horror movie gold. Steam, silence, and then all hell breaks loose. Spooky level, 8 out of 10. Wet, wicked, and guaranteed to ruin your next spa day. Now, this one's not just creepy, it's tragic. Promised power, fame, or salvation, but ended up cursed forever. It's the ultimate deal with the devil gone wrong. These demons are easy to spot. Human-like pale purple skin stretched thin like parchment, glowing yellow eyes that never lose their sorrow, and full traditional black Chosun-style robes and a tall black hat. They look as if death itself decided to serve looks. You can feel the despair in their slow, deliberate gaze, almost as if they remember what it once felt like to be human. Folklore-wise, Chosun Saja are usually the grim reapers of Korean mythology, beings who guide souls to the afterlife. But here, they're the corrupted version, reapers who lost their way and became the very darkness they once fought. It's like if a guardian angel quit heaven and took a full-time position in customer support for hell. Spooky level, 9 out of 10. Not just because they're powerful, but because they're heartbroken. And honestly, that's the scariest kind of monster. Okay, we're officially entering boss territory now. The half-demons are the offspring of a human and a demon, which already raises some serious questions. Like, who looked at a literal hellspawn and said, yeah, that's date material? But jokes aside, these hybrids are terrifying because they represent the best and worst of both worlds. They've got the strength, speed, and dark magic of demons, but the free will and emotions of humans. That makes them unpredictable and completely immune to Guima's control. They can flip the hierarchy of hell in seconds. We see this clearly in Rumi's story. Her father was a demon who fell in love with a human, and she inherited that unstable power. And if you look closely, the movie actually drops a clue about her hybrid identity early on. Her distinct purple hair. It's the exact same hue as Guima's, hinting that her connection to the demon world runs deeper than anyone realizes. Whenever she feels shame, rage, or fear, those glowing blue markings crawl across her skin like cursed neon veins, turning her into a walking supernatural storm. They're powerful enough to weaken the Hunwun barrier, literally opening rifts between worlds. So yeah, imagine teen angst but with apocalyptic side effects. Spooky level? 9.5 out of 10, because nothing's scarier than raw emotion mixed with raw power. Every great villain needs their entourage, and Guima's got the VIP section of hell. These aren't your regular chaos goblins. This is his personal squad, the Saja boys, Reaper-like enforcers who make sure his will gets carried out. No questions asked. They serve as pilots, executioners, and elite guards. Basically, if the demon world had LinkedIn, these guys would be the executive management team. Their appearances are more human-like and refined, yet unsettlingly calm about soul stealing. That's what makes them terrifying. They don't just take souls for orders, they do it for balance, or at least what Guima thinks balance looks like. Their human-like appearance draws inspiration from traditional Josung Saja, the grim reapers of Korean folklore who guide souls to the afterlife. But here, that mythology gets twisted. These Saja aren't guiding souls, they're collecting them for Guima's army. The idea of divine order turned into demonic servitude? That's poetic horror right there. It's bold, it's tragic, and it's nightmare fuel with a purpose. Spooky level, 10 out of 10. If one of these demons locks eyes with you, it's already too late. Just start humming your idol and hope the beat buys you time. And finally, sitting at the blood-soaked throne of this demonic food chain, the one, the only, Guima. If Satan and Voldemort had a baby who grew up studying Korean mythology and took a minor in emotional trauma, that's him. He's the ruler of the underworld, the devourer of souls, and the puppet master pulling every dark string in the movie. Guima doesn't just want power. He wants dominion. His goal? Merge the demon realm with the human world. Basically, what if Seoul, but make it post-apocalyptic? Guima isn't just terrifying, he's majestic in the most cursed way possible. His demon energy is like the burned-down frame of an ancient palace, every charred edge glowing fiery purple. He carries the aura of a fallen king, regal, cruel, and utterly power-hungry. Every move feels deliberate, every glance calculated, like a monarch who knows everyone in the room already kneels to him. He doesn't just rule hell, he embodies it. It's that king-like energy that makes him so unsettling. He's manipulative and patient, the kind of ruler who doesn't raise his voice. He makes you destroy yourself trying to please him. His weapon isn't brute force, it's shame. He feeds on regret, twisting guilt until his victims break from the inside out. That's the horror. He doesn't just burn kingdoms, he builds thrones out of what's left. Symbolically, he's not just a demon, he's depression in designer robes. Spooky level? 13 out of 10. He's not nightmare fuel. He's the factory that manufactures it, wholesale. And there you have it. Every demon in K-pop Demon Hunters, ranked from Halloween party cosplay to please sage my entire house. What's wild is how much Korean mythology is baked into every design, from egg ghosts to goblins to grim reapers. The movie doesn't just pull from legends, it reimagines them through a pop culture lens, making it both spooky and smart. So now I've gotta ask, which demon creeped you out the most? Was it the faceless horrors on the train, the bathhouse jump scare, or big bad Guima himself? Drop your answer in the comments. I'll be lurking like a Josung Saja waiting for souls. And hey, if you loved this Halloween special, hit that like button like you're banishing a demon. Subscribe for more K-pop meets mythology deep dives, and share this with that one friend who says, I don't get scared. Let's test that, shall we? Until next time, stay spooky, stay witty, and remember, the real demons are just overpriced concert tickets. Peace out.